Generation X caused havoc on SmackDown, and they're in the building again tonight. I'm TJ Bradley, and I welcome you to Monday Night Raw. And we're hoping that our action tonight is not disrupted by Generation X, but we'll have to wait and see exactly what the hell goes down here. We're kicking things off though with a title match. Our new United States Champion Gigi Dolin puts her gold on the line against Carmella here. What a way to open up Monday Night Raw. But don't forget, on SmackDown, Generation X guaranteed that they will interrupt every single title match that we try to put on here until Raquel Gonzalez is reinstated and the tag team titles are back with Raquel and Bianca. Stephanie is in no mood to negotiate with this group, and are we all gonna pay the price for that? Carmella certainly hopes not. This is her first title opportunity here in the LCW universe, and she wants a fair crack at the whip. Just rolling into the ring here, the crowd looking forward to seeing our new champ, Gigi Dolin. Remember, she won the United States title from Bayley on the eve of Extreme Rules, and last week on Raw, she confirmed herself as the true champion by beating Bayley in the rematch. And here she comes. We saw Jacy Jayne return on Monday Night Raw last week, helping out her partner, ensuring that she kept the belt. But she ain't out here tonight. Gigi's gonna go one-on-one with Carmella. And Carmella would love to get her hands on some gold here. And the United States Championship is a great way to get your foot in the door. Ref just holding the belt up. Carmella shaking it out. Gigi looking focused. And we're just about ready to go. Let's get Monday Night Raw underway. Gigi coming out with good shots early on here. And now off the rope goes for a moonsault and crashes down into Carmella. What athleticism from the champion. She is not messing around here. And then boots to the midsection. Oh, and a big shot to the face of Carmella. Carmella though coming back. Look at this acrobatic move from her. And she takes Gigi down. And now, oh, kicking her. And Carmella is heading to the top turnbuckle. And she's going to fly herself. Oh, what a splash. And hooks the leg. But no, Gigi kicks out. Now Carmella lifting up the champ, but the champ counters. Good move there by Gigi, but Carmella catches the kick and takes her down. And Carmella going to the top rope again. This is certainly high risk from both of these women. And a big elbow, but she misses. And Gigi is up. Off the rope, sits a moonsault. And is she going to go for a cover here? No, she's looking to inflict more damage. Lifts Carmella up. And chops and shots. And she's laying out some big offense here. Good backbreaker there on the challenger. And now, whoa, look at this. What a move. And Carmella could be done already. Gigi just dragging her into the center of the ring. You got to think she's going for a cover here. Hooks the leg and the ref is down. But no, that took too long. And it's a 2 count only. Carmella manages to kick out. But the champion is well and truly on top here. And Gigi Dolin, Jacy Jayne and Mandy Rose, Toxic Attraction, have been going real well here in the LCW universe. And Gigi will feel that she's earned her chance to be a champion. And she'll want to make this reign a memorable one. Carmella though looking to interrupt that. Oh, hip toss takedown by Gigi. And the champion is looking great here. She seems to have developed a real air of confidence after beating Bayley. And who can blame her? Bayley was on fire here in the LCW universe. And you gotta think that she... Oh, hang on a minute. It's Becky Lynch. And she's coming. You gotta think to interrupt this match. But wait a minute, there's Lita. Lita, who had her problems with D-Generation X last week when Becky got involved in Trish's match for the Intercontinental title. And then later in the night, Lita and Trish tagged against Shayna and Bianca. But Becky interfered and made it a 3-on-2. And Lita was left without a partner facing Shayna and Bianca. And Lita don't look like she's in any mood to mess around with DX tonight. She's standing between Becky and the ring. And she's saying, you are absolutely not going to interrupt this match. Becky making her way to the backstage area. And Lita following her off. And good on you, Lita. And Becky hasn't managed to have any impact on this here. The action is still going. Gigi now working Carmella over on the floor. She certainly got the challenger in trouble. And no, Carmella manages to reverse that one with Gigi going off the ropes. Oh, and I think she was going for a DDT, but it turned into more of a crossbody. It certainly took Carmella out, whatever it was. And now an elbow drop. The point of the champ's elbow right into the chest of Carmella. And now, whoa, look at that from Gigi once again. But Carmella's in the ropes, and she escapes this time. Oh, but here we go. Look at this submission maneuver. And Gigi has had competitors tap out from this before, and Carmella's no different. She's tapping. Gigi retains her belt here. We managed to get to a clean conclusion without D-Generation X interfering. Gigi Dolin has proved that she is a fighting champion here. She took Carmella on blow for blow. She had a great range of offense, and in the end, that submission maneuver proved too much for Carmella, as it has proved too much for other superstars in the past. Notably, we should say, Abadon, who has only just returned after separating the shoulder at the hands of that maneuver. And we know she's got it bad for Gigi, but she cannot touch her, based on the stipulation that those two teams, Toxic Attraction and Satan's Trident, fought for at Clash at the Castle. Hang on a minute, we got Lita backstage here. What she got to say after saving that match for us all? She wants Becky Lynch tonight, and who can blame her? What a main event that'd be. And she ain't gonna take no for an answer by the look of it. That'll be a great way to close out Raw tonight. I can't wait. Lita and Becky one-on-one in our main event. Coming up next, though, we got some tag team action. It's Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, the IIconics, coming down to the ring. They're going to take on the formidable team of Shayna Baszler and Ember Moon. We have not seen the IIconics in action too often lately, and I guess you got to take what you can get. But oh my God, do you want to go 2-on-2 with Shayna Baszler and Ember Moon? I sure as hell wouldn't. Satan's trying to prove that they are capable of extreme violence here in the LCW universe, no matter what the stipulations of the match are. And Peyton Royce, Billie Kay, they are putting their lives in their hands here, and that ain't hyperbole. That's simply the facts of the matter. And I gotta wish them well here. If they can come out on top, it'd be a great victory, but I just hope they're able to walk out of here after facing these two. And the crowd, hush, as Shayna and Ember make their way to the ring. No sign of their leader Abadon, and that is one small relief, I gotta say. Abadon returned at Extreme Rules, and she has been a menace since then. On Friday night, we saw her squaring up to Gigi, but of course, she cannot touch Toxic Attraction after she and Shayna lost a match against Toxic Attraction back at Clash at the Castle. And instead, she ended up bumping into Lana last week, and she took her apart. And Lana, my God, we have not got her here tonight. She ain't medically cleared to perform after what Abadon did to her. And that was simply a case of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. But let's focus in on this one. Shayna comes back with a good shot to Billie. And she's going for a big powerbomb early, is she? Oh my God. Slamming Billie to the mat. and that was almost done with disdain here, as though Shayna and Ember think they're too good to be in there with the IIconics. And the crowd are not impressed with that at all. And look at that boot to the back by Shayna, now going for a cover, but that ain't going to be enough. It's a 2 count, but Billy kicks out. And here we go, Shayna bringing in Ember. I haven't seen Ember since she lost her match at Extreme Rules to Trish Stratus. And with it, you gotta think any chance of reclaiming the Intercontinental title in the short term. He's going for a suplex here on Billy, but no, Billy manages to reverse. And into a German suplex, nicely done. Will she look for a tag here? She certainly could use one. But no, she's sticking with Ember. Oh, look at that move. And that's laid Ember out. And now she's going for a tag to Peyton Royce. And Peyton coming in with a distinct advantage here. She's gone for the cover immediately. And no, it's a 2.5 count. Ember was rocked by that big move from Billy. And if Peyton can keep on top of her here, things could be looking good for the IIconics. Peyton just working Ember over on the floor. For a moment there I thought Ember was going to go for a tag, but no, she's coming back with kicks. And look at that shot to finish off right to the jaw. And is that going to be all she wrote? No, Peyton kicks out. But what impact on that spinning heel kick right to the jaw of Peyton Royce. And Ember heading to the top rope. She's going for the Eclipse and hits it. And Peyton is down. And this one's got to be done. Is Peyton in the ropes? I'm not sure, but surely, oh my God, Peyton kicks out. And how on earth has she done that? The Eclipse is such a devastating maneuver, but she managed to get her shoulder up. And that just shows you how much this means to the IIconics. They know that they have had limited opportunities here, and they ain't gonna pass up on this one, unless they are well and truly taken out of it. Look at that move coming back at Ember, and brings Billy back into the ring. Peyton certainly needs a rest now, after taking that huge Eclipse. Billy send out to the apron though. Ember don't fancy that. And a drop kick sends her to the outside. Ember following her out there, looking to cause mischief on the outside. Knees to the midsection of Billy. Now Ember just stalking her. Kick, but her chop is blocked. And Billy sends Ember into the steel ring steps. And that's what you got to do against Satan's Trident. You got to use every trick in the book, because you know damn well that they will. Now Billy and Peyton thinking of double teaming here, but Peyton thinks better of it and heads back to the ring apron. Billy though, good shots to Ember, but Ember ducks that one. Now throws Billy across the floor, and Ember looking to bring this back into the ring. Billy just having words there from the outside at a safe distance, but back in now. Ember, look at this. Whoa, gets Billy over. Big impact there. And Ember looking for a tag. And Billy gets one before Ember. And Ember decides to stick on in there and take on Peyton once again. Peyton has hold of her arm here. Nicely done. And once again, and takes Ember down. And an elbow to the top of the head. And Peyton's going for the top rope. And she hits a big elbow all the way from the top as Ember was crawling over to her corner. You gotta think for a tag. But no, look at this. Ember coming back now. Sweeps Peyton to the floor. And she's taking the IIconic star over to her corner. Drives her head into the turnbuckle and knocks her to the floor. Now look at this. All her weight pressing down on the chest, on the throat of Peyton Royce. And Ember hooks the leg. Are we done here? We are not. Peyton kicks out, and that was only a 1 count. What heart from the IIconics here. They will not give in easily. Peyton fighting back with elbows to the gut. Now a big shot on Ember, but Ember has her over. Good work by Ember. And Ember is a lot more than just a fighter. She's a good technical wrestler as well, and that was shown there. But Peyton once again coming back. And now look at this. Snap suplex, nicely done. Picks Ember back up. And now taking her over to the IIconics corner. Ember, though, comes back before Peyton manages to deliver anything there. And now Ember has Peyton by the hair. But Peyton this time fights back. And neither of these two can quite get off what they're looking for. Head drag takedown by Peyton. And she's going to take the opportunity to tag, is she? No. Shayna brought back into it by Ember. Peyton ties it up with Shayna. And now look at this. What a big DDT. And that'll scramble your brain. Peyton going for a tag to Billy. The IIconics looking good here. They're certainly competitive with Satan's Trident at this point. Oh, and a big kick from Billy. And could we have a surprise here? The ref's down. But no. Shayna gets a shoulder up. And that would have been a huge victory for Billy Kay and Peyton Royce. Oh, and then an elbow from the middle rope. Nicely done by Billy. Shayna, though, German suplex, and that slows Billy's offense. Billy, though, catches a kick and a leg drag takedown. She will not be taken advantage of here. Peyton coming back into things. Now Peyton, oh, look at that move on the leg of Shayna here. And then going for her patented pin. But no, Shayna gets out of the way, well scouted. Then a kick to the leg of Peyton. And now, oh, hits a DDT of her own. Big impact. And turns over tag. Ember Moon coming back in. Ember tying it up. And then, whoa, look at that sidewall slam. Big, big impact. And now going for a submission maneuver. And will Billy come in to break this up? I don't know how long Peyton can hang on. She's right in the center of the ring. And she can't hang on any longer. It's over. Satan's Trident get the victory. Ember Moon with the submission on Peyton Royce. And Peyton had to tap there. But I gotta give credit to the IIconics. They stuck with Ember and Shayna here. And these women of Satan's Trident do not mess around. They are a powerful faction. And the fact that Peyton Royce and Billy Kay managed to stick in this as long as they did is a credit to them. But in the end, Ember and Shayna get the victory. And I'm sure Abadon is watching backstage and is pleased with that. Satan's Trident on top here on Monday Night Raw. Oh, and look at this backstage. Gigi watching on. And hang on a minute, that's Abadon. Oh, and she's squaring up to Gigi once again. And we gotta do something about this backstage, but Abadon knows she cannot touch Gigi. And she goes on about her way. And I just don't know what's gonna come of this. And hang on, that's Toni Storm. Oh, God. And now Abadon is going for Toni Storm. She did this to Lorna last week when she was unable to put hands on Gigi. And Toni this time is paying the price for Abadon's frustrations. And look at this, just being dropped down on the concrete floor. Abadon is brutal. Oh, but Toni manages to get a jawbreaker in. And then, oh, gets a couple of shots, but Abadon comes back. Abadon is not going to be quelled here. Backbreaker there. Oh, Toni. And there's not much we can do about this. A running elbow right to the throat of Toni Storm. She is being messed up here by Abadon. And our hardcore champion is having it her own way. Look at that, just throws her against that case. And now, oh, with a big bear hug. And she'll crack a rib. Oh my God, look at this. And can we not get someone out there to break this up? If this was in the ring, Toni would have tapped a long, long time ago. But Abadon is putting this on her. And finally, drops Toni down to the floor and lets her be. But dear God Almighty, Abadon is back. And she's here to do damage to anyone and everyone in the LCW universe. We can't dwell on Satan's Trident, no. We got a massive main event on its way. Lita, accompanied by Trish Stratus. These two, by the way, seem to be on the same page here in the LCW universe. She's going to take on Becky Lynch of D-Generation X. And she'll be looking for a better outcome than on Friday Night SmackDown, when she and Trish were beaten by Chyna and Bianca. But anyone who saw that will know that Becky interfered midway through the match, took Trish right away from the ring, and it was basically a handicap match. Chyna and Bianca versus Lita. And a hell of a beatdown she took too. But Becky ain't coming alone. She got our WWE Champion China with her, one of our former tag team champions Bianca Belair, and Becky Lynch is full of it here. Since joining DX, she has taken on a whole new attitude. And this could descend once again into a 3-on-2. We gotta hope not. I'm sure Becky wants to prove that she is more than capable of taking out Lita here. But D-Generation X will certainly have her back. And Trish and Lita, I hope you know what you signed up for here. Alright, Becky looking confident. Lita looking eager. And let's get this on. Lita blocks Becky's shot there. Kick to the midsection. Oh, wow, what a good move to start with from Lita. Lita and Trish, neither of them can be 100% here after the beatings they took at the hands of D-Generation X on Friday night. But these are fighting women. They're not going to take the night off, particularly Lita, who's only just arrived back. This is only her second official match in the LCW universe. She's on the top rope, but no, Becky gets her knees up and avoids that splash. Lita though, leg drag takedown, and she will be high-flying first to last. You think Io Sky is the genius of the sky? Well, you ain't seen nothing yet. Lita is the original high-flying female, and she is going to be a great addition to the LCW universe. Becky, though, will be looking to ground the red-haired superstar. And big shots here. Lita just collapses to the floor, and I don't like the way she's looking here. She looks in a whole world of trouble already. And big shots from Becky Lynch, who's going to show that she can fly as well, up to the middle rope. And a kick on Lita pushes her back, and a flying shoulder block there. Or was it a clothesline? I couldn't quite catch it from this angle. In either case, it put Lita down, and she's struggling to get into this match. Look at this, Becky has Lita up against the ropes, but Lita manages to come back and drives Becky's face into her knee. And off the middle rope with a moonsault, but misses that. And Lita is showing a fair bit of ring rustiness here. Becky takes her down. Good stuff from Becky. And as much as I may dislike Becky Lynch and D-Generation X as a whole, you gotta say that each of them are fantastic competitors. Becky has been at the top of the women's wrestling game for a long time now. And that don't change just because she goes to D-Generation X. Oh, wait a minute. Lita with a huge DDT. And this one could be over. What's she going for here? She doesn't even look for the cover. She just wants to hurt Becky. Up to the top rope though. And it's a big splash. And I think that Lita is going to get a victory here over Becky Lynch. But no, Becky comes back. And Lita just was not going for the cover there. I gotta say, I think she's looking to do some serious harm to Becky here. Oh, look at that, Becky taking Lita down from a great height. Now Becky working on her legs, trying to ground the high-flying Lita. And Lita is struggling here. Is she going to have to give this up? You better believe she won't give in easy. Fights out of that submission maneuver. Becky, though, continues with good shots. And oh no, Lita slips over the top there into a counter. Good stuff. Up to the middle rope. And goes for Hurricane Rana. Fantastic stuff from Lita. And she's rolling back the years here. Hooks a leg. Refs down. But no, Becky Lynch kicks out. Becky kicking up at Lita. And Bianca and China are edging closer and closer towards the ring. You can see that they're itching to get in there and get involved. But they want to see Becky win this, and they want to see her win it clean. And she may just do that right now. She's got the disarmor on, and Lita is not going to reach the ropes here. She's going to have to tap. Becky is straining with everything she's got. She'll pull Lita's arm right out of its socket. But no, Lita manages to escape. Good on you, Lita. I really thought we were done there. Becky, though, has her up. And drops her across the top turnbuckle. Big impact there on the face of Lita. Becky misses her leg drop, though. And Lita, oh, another great move. And now going to the top rope. Are we going to see her patented moonsault? I think we are. Here she goes. Oh, what a move. And she's going for the cover. Bianca's in to break it up, but no, she can't get there quickly enough. Lita has won. Lita has beaten Becky Lynch. And how do you like that, D-Generation X? You might have thought you had this one in hand, but Lita was quick as a hiccup there. And she hit the moonsault and went for the cover. And before Bianca could get in to break it up, the ref counted 3 and Lita's our winner here on Monday Night Raw. A great way to avenge her defeat by Bianca and China from Friday night. And we end Monday night on a much higher note than we did Friday night. Lita has won this one. And what a great way to reintroduce herself to the LCW Universe's crowd. Fantastic stuff from Lita. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being with us. We will see you on Friday Night SmackDown.